Hi, Jace here from TinCanForZed.com, and today I want to talk to you about N-Ball, a great kind of invasion target game which really focuses on tactics instead of just skill. But let's talk about how we set up this game to start. To set up, we simply create 3 different zones. 2 buckets are in the end zones, which are the opposite ends of the playing area. We have 2 different teams of equal numbers. They are on one side and then the other. And then we have balls on the midline. This game actually has 2 different types of players. On one side of the center line is someone called the throwers. Their job is to get the ball and throw it to the catcher who is on the opposite side of the field. The catcher is supposed to catch the ball and put it into the bucket. Gameplay is pretty simple. We start with everybody touching the end line, and when the teacher or coach blows their whistle, the students will run and collect the balls, as many as they can. Now teams try to score by trying to throw the ball to the catcher in the end zone. If they throw the ball and they miss, it is no point, play continues. The ball is simply just rolled back into play. If the throwers throw the ball and the catcher catches the ball, it is a point for that team. The catcher then takes the ball, puts it into the bucket, and that is 1 point for that team. Play continues until all the balls are out of play or until time limit. Now the catcher, they can move up and down the end zone freely. Now let's talk about a change which will add a little bit more defensive and offensive dynamic to the game. Now this change is really simple. If you're hit by a ball during the game, you have to do a fitness activity. You can't go back into play until you've completed it. So if a player throws the ball or rolls it and hits another one, that player has to do 5, 10, or 15 sets of whatever fitness movement based on their skill. Now the final build of this game really changes the dynamic. In this game, I take out the center line and I implement distance basketball rules. So no in-face defense, 1 meter away from the ball for defense players, and people cannot move if they have the ball. Defensive players, if they're more than arm length away, it gives the offensive players more choices, but also makes the defenders think a little more critically. Defenders cannot get too close. If they're too close, it's just a free throw for the thrower. Thanks for watching this quick little video on probably one of my favorite games called N-Ball. It's a great game to teach tactical and different offensive choices and work on some skills. If you're interested in the full description, check out the link in the description for the full game rules.